काल खूप जणांनी विषय काढलेलो रिगार्डिंग एज्युकेशन डिपार्टमेंटचे सगळे एडेड इन्स्टिट्यूशन शूड ओपन अकाउंट इन एक्सिस बँक ओनली ते गुरुदक्षिणा स्किमी खातीर.
फर्स्ट थिंग आय वॉन्ट टू टेल यू इज इन्स्टिट्यूशन्स म्हजे फुडें आयले म्हाका शॉक दिसले कित्याक कितकोन सरकारान सांगू जाता एक प्रायवेट बँकान घाल म्हणून विथ pay the salaries through a private bank. That means you are wanting to give this payment to benefit some private entity. I rokodo director of education phone kelo zingde and said how do you support this decision. Now in the budget speech amulda I budget speech an kai na ki Axis Bank ditle mun guru dakshina scheme aha mun haंव जाणा but it is nothing that is Axis Bank. आणि हांवें सांगलां इज इट बिकॉज देवेंद्र फडणवीस's वायफ इज द वायस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ दिस एक्सिस बँक दॅट इज वाय एंड महाराष्ट्रान गेला तेश कोन इन महाराष्ट्र कोण पेटिशन गायला हायकोर्टान वीच इज पेंडींग इन नागपूर challenging this very decision and speaking that as deputy CM he misused his position to direct all these salaries to be transferred of the government servants and payments to be made through Axis Bank. ती अजून चालू आसा ती petition. I will also challenge this decision on behalf of the institutions because circular specifies that it should be given to a private bank. आणि rule 62 आसा of the school education rules clearly म्हणटा की these salaries must be paid through government banks. So, how can a circular override a rule? Rule is above the circular. Then खबर नासतली पैसो नासतलो. I'm asking for information from the Director of Education whether any decision was taken by the government, whether any application of mine was made, whether any tenders were invited or letters were invited calling upon any bank to submit their quotations. What is the basis for selection of Axis Bank? And if I don't get the proper answers, and if I find that it is a pure direction which is first not coming from the government and by the director himself, I will be filing an FIR for a case of corruption because a clear case of nepotism. If it is done by the government, we will have to take those responsible in the government for the FIR because you cannot take such actions arbitrarily. Do you want the banks, other banks to collapse? And I will give you an example. आमगे full Aldona constituency Axis Bank as a branch ना. लोक खंय वयतलो? म्हापशा वयतले, पणजे येतले. To do all these things, suppose there is a problem, something is not happening, they will go here and there, running up and down kilometers. Gawan bank asat, nationalized banks are there, government banks are there. And they have said that already, it can be paid. And for years it has been going on very smoothly. All the banks today, आज सगळे bank asat they are all computerized. And all are giving similar services. So what is special about Axis Bank? You don't have branches in our villages. And how will you service the people and how will you give the service to the institutions? Therefore, it is completely wrong and on the face of it, and सांगले ते प्रमाणे, when it's contrary to the rule, it is illegal. 100% कोर्टान वयतले. I will first issue a notice. I notice तयार केल्या. फाल्यां हांव धाडटलों ती notice. Independently, I will get the information of how this decision was taken and I will then go to the court if they don't withdraw it.
So, तुमकां दिसता डायरेक्ट फडणवीसाची मेसेज ते बँकेन आवडटा डायरेक्ट त्याच्यान प्रेशर आहा म्हणून?
आनी रिजन कितें आसतलो? देखून फायलीन पळोवपा पडटलो न्ही कितें रिजन बरयला, कितें जस्टिफिकेशन आहा. नाजाल्यार आमगे दुबाव आसा तो कन्फर्म जातलो.
महाराष्ट्रात तेंच्यांनी तुम्ही इन्फॉर्मेशन काढलं तर महाराष्ट्रात इम्प्लिमेंट झालंय का? इट इज
ऑन एंड ऑफ कंप्लीट इम्प्लिमेंटेशन जाला, एक्सेप्ट जाला वा ना, but I know a criminal writ petition is pending in Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court. Notices are issued and hearing azun चालू आहा, but I even checked on the website yesterday.